All right, so amazing. And I will love to get some feedback from both of you here. I was watching you, so I can watch your cameras. I saw some. I was excited too. I counted all the engines firing. Does that look to be right, Alex?
Let's watch out at hot staging, boy.
Yeah, but everything so far looks good. There's hot staging.
There's the hot staging.
There we go.
What a great
Are we getting on boards for hot staging? Look at this.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, there you can see basically the preparation for the ignition of the Raptors.
Oh.
Should be out.
Right.
Oh my god. Did
So we're looking at now is the.
It did it.
So this is where the booster.
Booster is coming back.
All right. So that was the big issue last time, right? They couldn't get it to come back. So
yeah, it looks like progress.
And Starship is still going.
The booster is in the boost back burn. The ship has ignited all 6 engines. We have, so much progress compared to Flight 2. This is amazing.
They're onboards in space.
And we have onboard shots from Super Heavy Booster 10. Oh boy, so, this is such amazing. Look at that. Look at that velocity, guys.
Could you see the roll control there? Did you see the roll control?
Of the
it's the boost back. Look at the boost back. Look at how it slows itself down.
And shutting down.
Boost back shutdown. Is that a
nominal? I guess.
That's nominal boost back shutdown.
Okay.
Well, I think the fact that both components. Yeah, and both components are still intact. So that's a good sign. What a beautiful view of the...
so now Super Heavy is in space. It has crossed 100 kilometers, even the McDowell line and everything. We've seen some venting there.
Yep. And are we seeing ice coming off, or is that material?
I'm mostly sure that it's made the fire suppression system activating, which is normal.
Everything is looking good for both the first stage on the left-hand side of your screen, or the Super Heavy booster, as well as on the right-hand side of your screen, that is Starship, or we also refer to that as the ship.
And yeah, Starship is continuing to go.
Now, the boost back burn was the first of 2 burns required to return it to Earth. The next one will be the landing burn, where all 13 center engines will initially ignite and then transition into a 3-engine burn to help slow it down. Now, just as a reminder of the Stage 1 test objectives, we're looking for controlled ascent, what we have so far. Stage separation, which, gorgeous, we cruised right through it, as well as
on a nominal trajectory.
Good news there, telling us that the path that Starship is on is good. Now, Starship's second stage is still firing its engines, and as you heard, following planned flight path, the ship objectives, we're looking for hot staging, again, cruised right through that. We're looking to demonstrate controlled ascent, as well as orbital insertion. Now, the bottom right-hand corner of the screen shows the ship engine graphics, so be sure to keep an eye on those.
Yep, Kate, this is just a phenomenal test so far. Super Heavy is performing beautifully today. It's on its return leg of the journey. Ship continuing to burn its 6 engines, those larger circles, the Raptor vacuum engines, the inner circles, the Raptor sea level engines. We're about 30 seconds away, just under 30 seconds away from the start of the boost back burn. The landing burn.
All right, so it looks like we've got some movement of the grid fins there on the booster. Alex, what are we seeing here?
Yeah, now is the entry portion. You can see those grid fins now being used. It's very similar to the Falcon 9, except there's no entry burn here. And you can see there that approach to the ocean.
14 kilometers.
You can see, that use of the vents. Ooh, boy.
Is this
Look at
off the Starlink? Oh, my goodness.
Oh, shaky. Bit shaky.
Yep. It's trying.
It's trying, certainly.
Yep.
Well, it's trying.
Yep, I think we might see some flight termination.
We see some Raptors.
And there we go. It hit the ocean.
Yep. Right. But that was to be expected,
that was a bit late.
Yep.
Well, lessons to learn for
Yeah.
the next time, but man, did it go
Yep.
much farther
So much
than
better.
the previous.
Look at the ship.
Yeah.
Look at the ship. If this, so we are already in the booster stage. The booster stage is already past what they achieved on the last flight by miles. Now we are looking at the ship. Remember, the ship last time had an issue around this phase where they started this liquid oxygen dump and they started a fire, which then resulted in the ship basically having a fire and having to terminate the flight. So far, this looks good.
Yep.
Yeah.
All the engines
And it
are
looks
burning.
good, literally. Look at these views from space of a Starship.
Look at the TPS. I don't look at the TPS. I don't see missing tiles.
Boy. Okay, we are approaching the speed that Flight 2 got to, 24,000 kilometers per hour. And it just crossed that. So we are better now than Flight 2 for the ship as well.
So what we've
Boy.
seen here now, we've seen now really a progression, right? So we've gotten further and
Exactly.
further on each flight, and now it'll be getting that landing burn right for the next go around. But Starship is still okay.
It's
And now we've got
unbelievable.
Ship will, or,
Yeah.
I'm sorry, actually, it already has.
And shutdown.
There we go.
Here we go.
So we're up.
Now we wait for orbit normal conversion.
By the call out and from the crowd behind us,
Nominal over insertion.
Starship's 6 Raptor engines have successfully shut down. We heard a call out for nominal.
These views are incredible. These views are absolutely incredible here. So
It
have we
is
achieved
such
a good
an
orbit here,
interesting
gentlemen?
milestone. It is. I mean, it is the quasi-orbital kind of trajectory,
Right.
But they call it nominal orbital insertion because that's sort of the trajectory. Oh my God!
So now
Such an
what we're
amazing
looking.
thing.
And now the two things that they're hoping to achieve here is the opening of the payload doors, Adrian, and then also that fuel transfer test.
That is correct. That's the first 2 steps that we will see here. I'm so looking forward to see. Like, this is astonishing. They are bruising past us and are just getting things done here. It's honestly mind-blowing how good this so far looks.
Oh my God, the views of Earth from Starship are amazing. I gotta say, this is such.
And do you think these are
starting
coming?
to get a bit emotional, I guess.
Do you think these are coming now from the Starlink antennas that are on board?
Yeah, one thing that I'm looking here, I believe we're looking at the aft end of the ship. You see some of those vents. The interesting thing is we sort of had these vents, at least I had those vents in mind. They seem to be venting from the bottom of the liquid oxygen tank. There's 3 vents that are on the bottom of the liquid oxygen tank. I don't want to speculate, obviously, but that's sort of what it appears. Without any official confirmation, I obviously cannot confirm that it is the case. But they do suspiciously look like those vents that we saw prior to this flight during the operations of moving ship around. We should be approaching the moment of that opening of the door on ship 28. Remember, this is one of the milestones of today. This is not the end of the flight, right? Now we're
Right.
approaching all of those milestones that they wanted to hit on the closed phase here towards the Indian Ocean. So, boy, if those also
we
go
still-
well, that's the icing of.
We're seeing a slight
is-
slowdown here.
It's that. Oh my God, this is unbelievable. So let's look at the timeline here. Let's look at the timeline. The payload door should open in 30 seconds from now.
Okay. And that's a big milestone. That of course, will prove Starship's capability to deploy payloads, which is important for the commercial aspect of Starship. And we can honestly say it is a Starship now. It is in space, in one piece.
It's
And then, of course, the other thing that we are looking for after that payload bay door would be the movement of that fuel from one
Payload
tank
bay
to the
door
other.
is open.
PEZ door is opening, so that's great.
First test.
Yeah. One of our test objectives today is to open and close that PEZ door. That's where we will deploy Starlink satellites from in the future. So great news there that that test objective is already underway. So come back here, stick around till T plus 40 minutes for coverage of Starship's deorbit burn demonstration, followed by its reentry and what is sure to be an exciting splashdown.
So, I like the elevator music. Yeah, well, it's funny. That's great. You gotta like their sense of humor. So, we're looking at about 30 minutes from now for the next part of this test, which is the thermal protection system. Will it survive? Adrian, it looks like most of those tiles, at least from what we could see, are still stuck on. That was a big milestone.